looking to take his 4th downhill Crystal Globe. This the most important run, maybe, of his career, because he will hang up the ski boots after today's downhill competition. The winner of the last round of the men's tour in Cuche to take the lead in the tour standings. 3 wins from 8 starts so far this season, and he's never needed a 4th win so badly. So far, so good. 500ths of a second. The right side of the clock. Mickey Walchhofer is on track for the downhill title.
So many times in athletes' last race, we saw Fritz Strobel come down as Mozart. They take it as a joke, but this is serious. This is, as you said, the most important thing. He wants to go out on a win because he wants to challenge that history book. He wants to get in there and assert himself as one of the best downhillers of all time.
Franz Klammer has the record of 5 downhill titles. If Walchhofer were to take it here today, he would be the 2nd most successful downhill racer of all time with 4 World Cup titles. But he's got to hang on here. Oh, Walchhofer riding the tails of the skis, almost going down and almost throwing away that 14-point advantage.
If someone can pull it back, he can pull it back here, though. But he's got to let his gliding skills. We know he's good at everything. He's got that glide. He's looking late now. He cannot get late going into the flat.
And he's off the pace by 0.43 of a second. This will be a computer calculation, and it is very close indeed now. As Mickey Walchhofer, he's got everybody on their feet, tucks for the line, and he's got into 10th position. 10th position leaves the door wide open for Didier Cuche. That is only 26 points. Bertolt, head coach of the Austrian team, puts his head in his hands. This is it. Didier Cuche for Switzerland has been given a lifeline. He has been given a golden opportunity to take the downhill tour title for 2011. But he's still got to conquer the Silvano Beltrametti course here in Lenzerheide. Out of the gate he goes. The press conference yesterday evening told us quite clearly that he wants to race again next year. But now it's all about the 2011 downhill title. He looks nice and relaxed on the top turns. He settles well. He's just 400ths off the pace.
Same line as Teo going in there. Really, really just dived in, low across, but then dived in. We know he can turn. He looks, you know, he's got so much motivation to win today, but we know that he's tired. He's had a tough week. He told me this morning that he hasn't been able to sleep the last week, but he wants this so much, and he wants it so much that he's even vouched to us that he's going to continue. He's 0.29 off, but we know that he is one of the only skiers who could make up time on this steep section.
He's got to finish in the top 5, Shemi. The calculations are being made here in the box. Top 5, and he takes the title. You can see the points there. It's 500 points for Walchhofer, and it's 460 to Didier Cuche. If he goes into the top 5, it'll be 45, and he'll take the downhill title. Come on, Didier, hold tight, go for the line. 1:10.17, 5th or better for the downhill title.
He's getting bounced around now, but he's going to be so close. This is as close as it can get. It's not about him coming down for the win now. It's about him getting into that top 5.
10,000 Swiss fans are on their feet, cheering every turn. Top 5 he needs, and it's 4th position. Didier Cuche has done it. Can you believe it? Didier Cuche has taken the downhill title. Is it me? Yes, it is, Didier. He has done it. After all the controversy of last weekend, he's put that behind him, and 4th position gives Didier Cuche 510 points to 498 to Walchhofer of Austria. Didier Cuche becomes the most successful Swiss downhill racer of all time, and the 2nd most successful downhill racer of all time. Oh, amazing stuff, just hanging on. Switzerland take the downhill title. Didier Cuche takes his 4th downhill Crystal Globe. Switzerland's best downhill racer ever, and he's just one off Klammer's record at 5. A lot of emotion out there for Didier Cuche right now.
I've got goosebumps. I mean, look at this emotion. Like, this is a guy who keeps everything away from the press. He tries to show no emotion. Here we've got 2 complete polar opposites. We've got a guy retiring who's just let himself down, I have to say. You know, it wasn't his day today, but he admires his teammate.
They're great friends, Michael Walchhofer and Didier Cuche. Hopefully the director will find Didier's parents in the crowd. We can see them from our commentary position. His mother's in absolute tears, weeping as Didier Cuche Well, what a magnificent performance.